Hello again. Well, the weather is pretty autumnal at the moment, and that's how it's going to continue through much of this week. Through the rest of Tuesday, it's a windy picture out there today. Pretty noticeable breeze when you're stepping out the door. Some blustery showers being blown in on those winds, but for many of us, it is bright and pretty mild than what it's been so far this October. Let's take a look at the earlier satellite and radar sequence. You can see this swirl of cloud. That's an area of low pressure. It's running in across Ireland at the moment, and it will bring some heavy showers across parts of Northern Ireland and into Scotland. We've still got yesterday's rain just hanging on across the far north of Scotland, but elsewhere you can see some holes breaking through in this cloud, so some sunshine out there as well. And that's where we'll see the best of the sunshine across England and Wales through much of the day. The clouds flitting across the sky pretty quickly in those strong winds, but out towards the northwest, that's where we continue to see the risk of those showers. After yesterday's rain, there could be some localised flooding from these as well, some pretty heavy ones for Northern Ireland into southwest Scotland. And that rain in the far north just still hangs on there, so feeling quite cool and grey here. But get the sunshine, and it's pretty mild for the time of year, highs of 18, possibly 19 Celsius. Now, as we look ahead to tomorrow, we are keeping an eye on this area of low pressure. It's been named Storm Barbara by the Spanish Met Service, and it is going to affect the UK by bringing this area of low pressure with some very heavy rain. So we've issued Met Office warnings in place across parts of central, southern and southeastern England. More on that in just a second, but we could see some pretty lively weather over the next 24 hours. Back to Tuesday evening, though, it's largely quiet across much of the country. We will continue to see showers across the northwest, but it's later in the night through the early hours of Wednesday where we start to see this rain piling in from the southwest. It's going to be a pretty wet end to the night. Temperatures on the mild side, though, for most places, dipping down into mid-single figures across some northern areas, but staying in double figures in the south. But let's pick up on that rain, that weather warning in force from 3 in the morning. It is going to be a very wet start to the day, some really tricky travelling conditions and a lot of surface water on the roads. We could see as much as 5 to 15 millimetres widely in this area. There's a bit of uncertainty as to how far north and west it will go, but some areas could see as much as 30 to 50 millimetres of rain, and that will cause some flooding and, as I say, some tricky travelling conditions. So do stay tuned to the forecast on that. Elsewhere across the country, drier out towards the west, but still a fair few showers across parts of Scotland, Northern Ireland and northwest England. So most areas seeing some rain through the day on Wednesday. Temperatures just a shade down on where they were on Tuesday. As we go through Wednesday evening, then most of the worst of the rain will clear its way up into the North Sea. We could see some quite strong winds for a time across the far southeast of England, but otherwise skies begin to clear and it turns a bit drier with just a few showers fading away as the evening progresses. And that will set us up for a quieter day to come on Thursday with a ridge of high pressure in charge. But in the meantime, some wet and some windy weather potentially on the cards over the next few days. You can stay up to date with all the latest across our social media. I'll see you later.